Hello, beautiful people. It's been too long, but I'm back with more Rush. Fly by Night. I have no idea what to expect, except that I need to take off these earrings because when I have my headphones on, they hurt. If you are new to my channel, we go all around the world to explore music, to talk about psychology and philosophy. I fell down the Rush rabbit hole and I've not come out since. I even got the t-shirt, literally. And I'm going to check out this one with you. What is it about? I don't know. But I know that on the Rush YouTube channel, it has over 18 million views. Maybe I should ask, what's the song that introduced you to Rush? What was the first Rush song you listened to? And what about it got you hooked? Fly by Night. Okay. This feels more upbeat. Woo! That bass line. Doom, 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 doom.
Why try? Now why? This feeling inside me says it's time I was gone. Clear head, life ahead. It's time I was keen, now not just one more fun. Fly by night away from here. Change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend.
They have the coolest hooks. I want to pull up the lyrics here, you guys. They have the coolest hooks. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, how do they always do that? Every song, just a different, unique hook. So freaking catchy. This came out in 1975, by the way. Why try? I know why. This feeling inside me says it's time I was gone. Clear head, new life ahead. It's time I was king now, not just one more pawn. Very interesting. So far, I'm picturing someone who's just kind of done with the status quo. The game of chess, right? Life being a game to some. I don't want to be a pawn anymore. My life's ahead. A youthful, maybe individual that feels like it's time to go. It's time to get out there. But now, fly by night away from here, change my life again. Goodbye, my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Now the tone switches, the feeling switches, and we're talking about maybe this plan of his to fly by night to get out isn't working quite so well. Or also that ship he was waiting for, maybe the life he wanted to make here and now is not quite working out. The breakthrough at your job or whatever, it's not happening. I can't pretend. I can't stay here and pretend it's all going to be fine, that I'm going to get my breakthrough in a relationship or at work. I gots to go. Fly by night. Good night, my dear. I mean, goodbye. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's keep listening.
Moonrise, thoughtful eyes, staring back at me from the window beside. No fright or hindsight, leaving behind an empty feeling inside. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Wow! Fly by night away from here, change my life again.
This is catchy.
Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend.
Y'all, every time his voice, Geddy Lee, the drums, but that guitar solo was beautiful. Come on.
Start a new chapter, I find what I'm after. It's changing every day. Changing the seasons and not with the reason to want to get away. Quiet and pensive, my thoughts apprehensive. The hours drift away. Leaving my homeland, flying alone at my
Playing a lone hand, which is interesting to earlier speaking of kings and pawns. This idea of a game, as if life is a game, right? You got to play the cards you've been dealt, right? Lingo like that.
My life begins today. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my
Okay. It's interesting how every song of theirs is just so unique. And with some, you feel like you have to go on this. It feels like so intricate and mathematical and poetic, storytelling galore. And some, as with this one, I'm feeling is just more a very catchy, funky, relatable tune. And it's funny because I see these guys playing with their wild hairdos and their style. And I'm thinking these are just regular people like you and me. And yet somehow they look like they just kind of finished writing their thesis and solving the most complex mathematical equation the professor gave them, and then they came on stage and played a tune. That's how casual they made it look. And yet they're so intricate and they play together so beautifully. They really complement each other well. The guitar solo, the drums, his voice. It's so freaking unique. And the song, I appreciate this one because sometimes it's nice to see how bands, for when they're people, but also even on their musical journey, they'll bring out various songs. And some will be, like I said, more poetic and there's more to analyze. Others may be just intricate mathematically when it comes to the composition, like we've been experiencing with some of their work. But here I like the fact that this just is a very relatable song to the human experience. I hear a young person that, I mean, any age at this point, but to be honest, I really particularly imagine a young person who has that restlessness inside, maybe wanderlust to a degree or a desire for more, who is basically saying, there's something inside me telling me it's time to go. I need a clear life. I need a clear head, a new life ahead. There's something out there waiting for me. My ship isn't coming. What ships can represent, obviously also traveling somewhere, but it also can represent this idea of, like I said earlier, that breakthrough or something you were expecting. Whatever you're expecting, the ship you're waiting on to take you from A to B, right? To go places, to experience the world. That's not coming. The thing I'm waiting on is not coming. I can't pretend. I think on a surface level, it's a song that's simply about wanting to be free. It's a human desire to travel the world, to be free, to not be held back, fly by night. I got to escape in the night, right? Ideally in the night because less people will ask you questions or keep you from going, right? You want to be free, which also may mean you don't want people to want to come along, want to ask you where you're going, want to hold you back. Fly by night. Flying, this idea of freedom, of experiencing the world, of traveling. No fright or hindsight, right? I'm not afraid of what's coming. I'm not looking back. I'm leaving behind that empty feeling. I felt lost. I felt empty, hopeless. I'm leaving that behind. I'm going. It's a very exciting song. The composition is, of course, funky, very groovy. That chorus is very catchy, easy to sing along to, which is brilliant songwriting. But it's this idea of being free. I want to hit the road. I want to see what's out there. My thoughts are apprehensive, quiet, and pensive. The hours drift away, leaving my homeland, playing a lone hand, right? The change of seasons, enough of a reason to want to get away. This constant changing of seasons, I'm going through the motions, perhaps. I want to start a new chapter. I want to see where I'm going. On a surface level, just a young person wanting to be free. On a deeper level, I think it speaks to what many of us can relate to existentially. There is, from a psychological standpoint, that turmoil, that tension within all of us between freedom and responsibility, right? There are things that pull us towards responsibility, relationships, bills that need to be paid, wanting to be a reasonable adult. And on the flip side of that is freedom, our desire to be free, not just freedom of speech or freedom to move about, but free to be, to figure out what does it mean to be a person? What is the meaning of life? Who am I becoming? It's this constant search. And this is another theme in existential theory and existential phenomenology, is the tension between relationship and isolation. Because of these relationships we have and the responsibility we feel in life, there's that tension of freedom, but also of isolation. Because on one hand, we don't want to be alone. We want to be in a relationship and experience the world through our own eyes and the eyes of others. We experience ourselves through relationship with others as well. And at the same time, we are alone in this world. We have to figure out our life. You got this one life and you're the only person that can live it for you. So there's a lot of, on a deeper level, duality here between finding that the expectations at home and the things you've experienced so far, and that pull that says it's time to go. I want to get away from here. I can't pretend. I got to be real. I can't pretend. And I think that's something, if we really want to live a full life, we must consider, who am I really? Which parts of me am I pretending? Which things do I do because society expects it of me or people around me? And which parts are who I really want to be? As we get older, we ask ourselves those questions, or we should ideally, right, figure out what is life, what makes life worth living, who do I want to be. I can't pretend. I think this desire to not want to be fake, to not want to stay somewhere because the seasons called for it or relationship called for it, this desire to start new chapters, to be free, is a human desire. Does that mean we just up and leave everybody? No, right? Like I said, in connection to responsibility to freedom is responsibility. In contrast to isolation is relationship. The solution isn't just to pack our bags and go wherever the heck we want, because our actions have consequences on other people, just like theirs have an effect on us. But I think it's a song that is very honest about the human desire to not want to be fake, to want to be free, to fly by night, to want to go out there and experience the world. I can't pretend. I want to go. I want to hit the road, Jack, right? It's a very catchy song, I think, a very interesting song. And I just appreciate the fact that while the lyrics are very poetic and it's fun songwriting and storytelling, this one wasn't one of those where you have to deeply decipher. It's just catchy and relatable as a human being. That's what I think. Unless maybe there's a much more deeper message that must be decoded here. And in that case, I need your help. So comment away, what does this song mean to you? Do you like it or not? Is this one of your more preferred Rush songs or not? Why or why not? Comment with that favorite Rush song of yours. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo!